Well, hey, it's Brian G. Johnson. I would like to welcome you to yet another Friday stream. Really excited today to share the strategies, the tactics, the resources that you can use to move forward and grow your channel. You know what? And as I live stream right now, I can see lots of folks dropping in. I think we're all small YouTubers. I think no matter where we are in the journey as human beings, we always aspire to do better, to move forward, to grow as an individual, as a person, and not just to share. Not just to share our message, but to amplify it and inspiring people to take action along the way. Here's what's up. I have been doing some research on a very special video I'm going to be releasing on Tuesday, and it really got me thinking about my journey. And I looked back at some of the videos I've published, and I'm amazed at the results. Imagine this. Imagine publishing a video, and just weeks later, the video started to gain traction. The video started to really drive views, gain subscribers. That's exactly what I'm going to show you today. I'm going to show you a video that I published 24 days after the launch of my channel, and today that video has over 90,000 views to it. So that's what's coming up. I am super excited to round out this. This is the last live stream. Is maybe one more? We've got a few more live streams for 2017. Hey, if you're new to me, my name is Brian G. Johnson, and I help people to stake their claim. That is not to hope to grow or wonder how, but to decide it shall be, to move forward and stake your claim. When you do that, and when you amplify your message, you really inspire people to take action. You inspire people to subscribe. After all, someone subscribing is someone taking action. That's what this channel is all about. If you're new, go ahead and wrong arm right there. Hit the subscribe button and you'll subscribe. Let's get started with some hellos. I see all kinds of cool people in the house. Hey, Katie's Adventures, welcome. Nice to see you. Lily, welcome. Good to see you. Pam is in the house as usual. It's always a pleasure. Who else? We have Selena is also here. Welcome. Guys, it's really, really great to have you here. Welcome to the live stream. Do me a favor. Share this out right now. Let's pack this thing. One of the things I want to really be clear about is I want to make this presentation about you. I want to answer your questions on how you can grow. This isn't like, Brian, look at my channel. That's not what really this is about. Rather, I'm going to share some ideas. If you've got questions along the way, I am here to help you move forward and grow. And let me tell you, it's so possible. I see it all the time. Success is so very possible. And how about that video with Andrew Can? It was such a pleasure to have him on the channel, you know, and the title of that video was YouTube Can Change Your Life, and it really can. It can make us better people. It can put more money in our bank accounts. It can help us not just to share a message that we're passionate about, but how to amplify it. And that's what we're going to talk about today. And Checked In Media said, shared on LinkedIn. Thank you so much. Can anyone be a YouTuber? Anybody that has the ability to upload videos on a regular basis can be a YouTuber, Jay. That's really my idea of a YouTuber. It doesn't matter if you've got 5 subscribers or 5 million. What does matter is that you're consistent with uploading to the platform. To me, that is the definition of a YouTuber. Hey, Paul, nice to see you. Welcome to the live stream. Paul says he published a video that got 83,000 views. Amazing, amazing. That just goes to show you. And Dutch Video says, I'm demotivated. Sometimes I have the feeling that it's not possible. You know what? It's absolutely possible. And it's our job as YouTubers to learn the ways that make it possible, to learn the strategies, the tactics, and so on. If you're really demotivated, And this is something that comes and goes once in a while. Take a break. If you've been demotivated for months, then I really think it's probably you've got to reframe your mindset. I see a lot of people here on the platform getting depressed, always upset, feeling like they can't get any help. It's possible to grow. It's really, really important that that you move forward and do that. So gang, thank you again. Welcome to the live stream. Great to have you here. 61 people watching, off with a bang. Really, really fantastic to have you here. The stream looks pretty good. You know, that's one of the things I want to share with you, right? It's about growing as a YouTuber. It's about growing by improving the videos you publish to your channel. It's about growing by how you come across on camera, the type of editing you're able to do, your voiceover, the lighting, the camera settings, and on and on. When you focus on that and not the subscribers, when you focus on that and not more views, when you focus on making better videos and you're consistent with that, I guarantee you're going to be amazed at where your channel goes, because it's inevitable that you won't make improvements. Beanie is in the house. Welcome, Beanie. Great to have you here. Random Reactions, welcome. Streak TV says, hi, Brian. Hello and welcome. Good to see you guys. So let's just jump in. I'm going to jump over to display capture. That looks pretty good there. I'm going to move this over like so, and then let's do the old transition here. So here's something to ponder. Okay, is it possible to grow as a new YouTuber? I get a lot of people that say, I'm depressed, I just don't think it's possible, it's too hard, YouTube favors big channels, and they don't. YouTube does not. Let me say that again. YouTube does not reward big channels. YouTube does reward the audience. So if a bunch of people like a video, then YouTube responds, but it's the people. It's the people that watch. It's the people that return. Now, here is case positive that yes, even a small channel can succeed. Notice that this particular video, let me just blow up the size of the font here a little bit. Check this out. This particular video was published on, here we go. Can you guys see that? March 24th of 2016. This video was published March 24th, 2016. Now, here we are on Social Blade. We'll talk more about Social Blade in a minute. This basically is a lot of analytics, statistics, information about your channel. And if we come down to the bottom, you'll notice we have these progress graphs for Brian G. Johnson TV. Now, a lot of you have been saying, you know, I feel so demotivated. I just don't know if it's possible. It's so hard to grow. I get it, because I was there. Do you guys notice this number right here? Monthly subscribers. Right now, I'm doing about 1,500, 1,400 subscribers a month. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty fast growth, right? Monthly subscribers right now here on October 17, it says 1,330 gained subscribers. Now, if we go back here in April of 2016, notice the number, 186 subscribers. And if we look at the views, 6,000 views. Now, again, now think about this. This is barely when Social Blade started tracking the channel, because I actually launched this channel on March 1st of 2016. So I launched the channel on March 1st of 2016. And this video I showed you was just published. Basically, we're talking about 24 days into the life of the channel. On day 24, I published this video, and I'm excited. I've got a video coming out next week that's really going to go into how I made this, how I succeeded. And it's all about the kind of keywords I chose, the optimizations that I did, the SEO strategies that I used, and so on. Now, if we come in and we look here, you can see again, 93,000 views. I published this as a baby channel with no authority, right? With very few subscribers. I didn't have a whole bunch of subscribers. And I'm just, let's see if we can do this here. And yet I was able to grow, right? I was able to make it happen. So the answer is yes, you can grow. But the sad fact of the matter is this. I'm not going to sugarcoat it because I think you deserve the truth. I think in order to grow, I can't sugarcoat it. I've got to share the reality. And the reality is most YouTubers really screw up the whole video title, the tags. They think they know what they're doing, but they don't, and they mess up. They don't even think about it, and their likelihood of publishing a video like that drives over 90,000 views in less than 2 years is slim to none. So with that being said, like, how do you make it happen? Well, first off, you've got to really decide that in order to grow, this is important. Follow me on this. Are we good? And I pause because I really want to highlight this point. You see, one of the things I've always done is I've said to myself, if I want to make money online, if I want to rank in Google or if I want to rank on YouTube, then I've got to learn the skills needed in order to make that happen. I've got to focus my energies on those skills and so on. He's just starting. You haven't missed much yet. Well, Katie, I'm so glad you said yet. So it's really about gaining the skills needed. And what I want you to think about is this. When you take advice from other YouTubers, take it from someone that you know beyond a shadow of a doubt has the skills and abilities that are working. Take the advice from someone like Nick Nimmin. Take the advice from someone like Roberto Blake. Take the advice from somebody who has done it. Now here's the truth. I somehow did it, and I started with 0, and I give the advice on YouTube. So how did I make it happen? Well, I did come to the table with 12 years experience on Google SEO and marketing and strategy online and so on. So think about that, please. Generous Gap Gaming, thank you so much for the super chat. Guys, can we please light it up in the chat? Shout out to Generous Gap Gaming. I really appreciate the super chat. You know what? A thank you is nice. When someone gives me a $5 tip, they really mean it, and I so very much appreciate that. Sorry about the lag, guys. You know, just hang in there and hopefully it'll get a bit better, okay? So think about that. Like, as we move forward, we really want to learn about this, gaining the skills. YouTube is protecting big channels only. You know, I don't think that's true because I'm growing and I'm going to be a big channel. Nick Nimmin went from 0 to 100,000 plus subscribers in about a year. He wasn't a big channel. So if you think that it's all about the big channels and I don't have a shot, it's going to be harder for you to grow, right? It's going to be harder because you're going to have this mental block. So friend who mentioned that, who was it? Best YouTube videos. No, I'm going to respectfully disagree with you in hopes that maybe, you know, you'll come along and you'll believe that it's possible. Because I believe that when we begin to believe that it is possible, we can absolutely grow. All right, so yeah, let's go back here. I want to keep kind of sharing some of these ideas with you and so on. So one of the things I did with this particular video, right, is I was very, very specific about this keyword. In fact, if I search this right now, and guys, how are we doing with the whole live stream connection? Just leave me a comment. Let me know how that's going. So check this out. Like, a lot of people make videos like this, like iMovie. Let's get the right keys going here. Here we go. iMovie. This is good. iMovie on iPhone, right? And if I search for iMovie on iPhone, there are 1.2 million results. And you'll notice a lot of the channels have, a lot of the videos rather, have those words in the title. The words are iMovie and iPhone. Videos, iPhone, iMovie. iPhone, iMovie, iPhone, iPad. There's one word missing. There's one word that a lot of these videos are not optimizing for. Now, when I published that video, I was looking for the very best way to gain traction with very few subscribers, and I wanted to be able to move forward and make it happen. And in order to do that, I just really paid attention to these keyword phrases, right? And here's what you'll notice is some of the most popular are like this: iMovie on iPhone tutorial. But I was brand new. I couldn't target something super popular. So I just started going through the alphabet, and sure enough, this came up: iMovie app tutorial. Now here's, wow, another super chat. DIY Solar and Wind, thank you so much for that. Man, I appreciate that. Guys, check this out. This is powerful right here. I don't want to break this train of thought, so stay with me. Most of these videos, let me do this, that are listed for this keyword phrase, iMovie app tutorial, they are not mentioning the word app. Very few videos mention the word app. Well, dang it. I mean, don't you think that's important in order to rank? Notice the what would this be called? The relevancy match, right? App. App is highlighted, and now in my video, there it is, app. And notice that hardly any of these other videos in the top 20 results incorporate, in fact, none of them have the word app in the title. Do you think that helps me to rank? Well, it does. And you know, today I've got 93,000 views, but when I started, I had 0. And before you know it, I was number 5 or 6 for iMovie app tutorial. And I made that happen because I really paid attention to the different keywords that I was targeting. Super, super powerful. And this was really how I got started, and this was how my channel was able to grow as a small YouTuber. You know, starting out in the spring of 2016 with 6,000 views in the month, right? You can see that there on the right. Then in the following month, 17,000. And then watch what happens. In 30 days, I nearly double my views. And this is what happened. I leveraged the SEO strategies that I've learned year after year, and I applied them to YouTube, and I grew, and I doubled every month my view. Hang on, please. Phone call incoming. Hello? Yep, they're my wife's not there. Okay, I'll let her know. The dogs are already at the poodle groomer, folks. Wow, I'm on a phone call. Oh, now I got freaking, I've got GoDaddy calling me. I'm trying to text my dang wife. Hang on, gang. Okay. And it's funny because obviously what we can learn from this is when you ignore the audience and you just you answer phone calls, then people super chat you. David, Ross, thank you so much for the super chat. I feel bad for taking that call, but it was the poodles. Hey, the poodles were getting groomed and they needed to be picked up, and my wife needed to know, you know, hey, this is real life here, right? Anyway, and this was really how I got out of the gate, you know, and I've been growing pretty steadily ever since. And that really brings me to this video here. This is a video, you want to watch this video. And here's why. I want to give you a heads up. I'm releasing a video on keyword research this week, and you want to watch this video before then, because this video lays the foundation of that tremendous growth I just showed you and how to identify easy keywords to rank for. And the truth of the matter is there are thousands and thousands, millions of keyword phrases that are far easier to rank for. It's just understanding what to target. It's understanding what to look for. Watch this video, YouTube Keyword Research 2018. And if I do this, I'll drop this, like maybe I can drop it here. There's the link if you wanna open that up and maybe watch later or something like that. So watch that, and let's keep moving on here. So now we come to Babe Ruth. Now, who knows about this guy? What do you guys know? And let's just have fun. Like, if do me a favor, just throw some comments my way, and let's make this interactive. Again, I'm going to answer your questions. Let me share some of these ideas, and then I'll get to your questions. But what do we know about this cat here? He's wielding 3 bats. And this guy was notorious for his ability to do what? Well, to hit home runs. Babe Ruth hit a ton of home runs. But you know what else he did? He struck out. And he just didn't strike out once in a while. He was the #1 home run hitting player. He hit more home runs than any other player. That's amazing. But he also struck out more than all the other players too. And this is what I think about today. When I release a video, every video is an at-bat, okay? Every single video is me at bat. And this is what I want to do right here. I don't want to hit a home run. I don't. I want to get on base. Because if I constantly get on base, I don't have to be a superhero. I don't have to be Babe Ruth. I don't have to hit the ball over the park. I have to get on base, because when I do that, I'm going to start winning games. I'm going to start earning runs. I'm going to start doing what needs to be done. So today, still, because it's so competitive on YouTube, when I upload videos, I'm very, very conscious of the keywords that I'm targeting. Let me give you an example. Now, I released this video, how to grow your art channel. Why that? People were like, Brian, you've lost your mind. Why would you publish that? I don't have an art channel. Well, you might not watch it as a subscriber. You might think, Brian, I don't have an art channel. And between you and me, since it's just us, let me tell you a secret. It's all the same thing. It's the same darn thing. This video is a great video featuring Tim Longwell, and he shares that he learned about keyword research and it's helped him grow. And you can use keyword research with an art channel, an entrepreneur channel. You can use keyword research to grow your channel based on how to tie ties or how to dress. If you've got a martial arts channel, you can leverage the same stuff. And the reason I targeted how to grow your art channel is because of this. If I come to YouTube and I type in this phrase, how to grow on YouTube, here's the bottom line. Hey, and this video has 500,000 subscribers. It was published by Roberto Blake, who's got has 500,000 views. Right? Hey guys, is it still lagging? Man, I'm sorry to hear about the lag issues, man. Hey guys, we'll do the best we can. If it's, just hang in there the best we can, okay? Hopefully the voice is coming through okay, and we'll just, it's the internet, what are you going to do? So the bottom line is this keyword phrase is just too competitive. And for me to get on base, remember that this is my goal right here, is just to get on base. I don't want to hit a home run every time because I might strike out. And if I get on base, it's going to work out okay for me. Now, so if I target how to grow on YouTube, it's too competitive. 48,000 views. Think Media, over 400,000 subscribers. Think Media again, over 400,000 subscribers. Daryl Eves, over 400,000 subscribers. Roberto Blake, 250,000 subscribers, and so on. So just realize that, you know, I've got to respect the search results. And if it's too competitive, it's too competitive. If I come back here and I look at my channel and I go, how to grow your art channel. Okay, so let's search for that now. How to grow your art. And there it is. It's an exact keyword. So I've got an exact keyword in my title, and bam, there you go. Number 1, 2, 3. I'm number 4 in the video is only 3 days old, right? So this is me getting on base. Let's do this. How to grow your fishing channel. Well, golly, that's pretty cool. Look at that. So, you know, I publish a lot of videos, and I don't have to try to, you know, get 1 million views, because if I constantly get on base by working smarter, I'm going to win just the same. And later, as I get more authority, as I gain more subscribers, then I can target even more competitive keyword phrases and so on. So these are kind of some of the ways I think about moving forward. Again, you can see we're back on the channel here, YouTube algorithm 2018. And also, you know, sometimes even when you target 2018, you're still going to come out ahead if you target a keyword phrase that's not overly competitive. And again, to give you an example, YouTube algorithm. So here's the 2018 search, and you can see number 1, number 2, and it might be a bit different for you. This is not in incognito and whatnot, but it's a good representation. These videos are definitely ranking. These videos are definitely driving views, and they're converting subscribers. 3 videos in the top 10, right? And even better, you know, sometimes you still rank for the big keyword phrases. Number 5 for YouTube algorithm. And even more exciting is that, you know, it's showing up. Like let's see if I show up here today for Daryl and so on. I don't see it. Nope, nope. Oh, there I am. So yeah, there we go right there. So this just started showing up in suggested videos as well. I still am targeting a smaller phrase, YouTube algorithm 2018. I'm still ranking for a bigger one, and I'm getting syndicated into suggested. So my advice, and are we doing any better? Dang nabbit with this. Don't hit stop stream, Brian. That's my favorite, to hover right over stop stream. Instead, we want transition. So choose your keyword phrases wisely and just try to get on base. You don't have to hit that home run, and a few views every day really, really add up. This is something I'm very conscious of. Because even today with 25,000 subscribers, I want to target these big keywords that are much more competitive. And the challenge is I still don't always rank. And I just rather get on base, because that can have a huge impact and so on. There's no sound, Brian. I think there's sound. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Dang it, it's in and out. I have sound. Okay, great. You guys are throwing me a lot of curveballs today with the technical issues. Hey, it happens. You know, this is live. We're live, internet issues, bandwidth, all that stuff, and so on. So, you know, just guys, hang with us. You know, here's a tip. If it's not terrible and you want to give your favorite YouTuber, not that it's me or Nick or whoever, but just buffering, that just let someone know. But after that, you know, you got to just kind of roll with it. Hey, Doug's in the house. Hey, Marlene, nice to see you. Susan, what's going on? Guys, let me answer your questions kind of about some of the stuff I just shared. Let me answer your questions about anything in particular about YouTube and specifically about the struggle and whatnot. Would love to do that right now. And it's great to see you here. We've got 52 people watching. Millie's TV Time, nice fishing channel, nice icon. I think that was for my thumbnail, and that I loved that thumbnail. That turned out to be very, very good. Marty's Garden says keyword videos, communication videos. How about the balance them all? Any notes, Brian? Oh boy, Marty. Let me try to decipher this. Keyword videos, community videos. Oh, right. When you're starting out, I would not worry about community videos until you have unquestionably a large active community. So to me, that would be when you start seeing maybe 50 comments on videos, at that point you've got community. And if that hurt a little bit, I get it, you know, but the reality is do what you can to grow. Because if you want to balance out community, if community is important to you, we got to grow. So the way to do that is to really pay attention to the keyword videos. And here's the other part of the equation, Marty. I talk about this all the time, but it is important to repeat because new people come in and so on. Without great audience retention, the keyword stuff works okay. With good audience retention, the keyword stuff works really good. And when you hit the ball out of the park with great audience retention, the sky is the limit. So just know that. It's the goal of a video creator not to publish a lot of videos. The goal, in my eyes, my viewpoint, is to publish a video that most of the viewers watch in its entirety. If you publish a 5-minute video, you want most of the viewers to watch for 5 minutes. When you've got that down, and what I would say is you don't need 5 minutes, but if it's a 5-minute video, you want 4 minutes, you want 3 minutes. Once you see that, then start publishing more videos. I see a lot of people get like more, and I'll be honest, their videos are subpar. Their videos are not that good. Their editing is poor. Their presence on camera is poor. So you don't quit. You don't go, I hate that guy because he doesn't love my videos. You go, okay, I got work to do. You're honest with yourself, and you focus on the most important thing. That might be the editing or the lighting. Take a few things at a time and continually improve. And then once the audience retention is high, then publish more videos. Hope that helped. Raw fishing. I used to do, and look at that, guys. Now, I don't know, but I just mentioned a video for fishing. I mentioned a video for art, and now we've got a commenting raw fishing. Raw fishing, and welcome, by the way. I think you've commented before, and that just shows you that this works. You know, you don't need 1 million views. You need a few of the right views, and great things can happen. And raw fishing said basically something about 20-minute videos. Let me see if I can. Dang, it's always hard. Here we go. I changed to how fishing. That's not the comment. Well, anyway. Oh, here it is. I used to do 20-minute video vlogs. Videos didn't do too well. You know, vlogs don't do that well unless you're famous. Vlogs don't do great. You know what does great is stories. Casey Neistat is not a vlogger. He's not. He's a great storyteller. Casey tells a story like nobody. There's a beginning, there's a middle. Many times there's conflict. The conflict is resolved or not, and then there's an ending. That's a story, so something to think about. Hey, Car, nice to see you. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by, and you're saying bye. Cheers. Or hey, buddy. What's going on today? This is Hello? Yeah. And I sent you a text. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm live streaming now. I'll see you soon, babe. Love you. This is clearly the most awkward. These are the struggles of small YouTubers. Hey, Drew, nice to see you. British cook in the house. Good to see you, my friend. I am Tony Jacobson. Tell that person we all say hello. That was my wife. She picked up the poodles. The text didn't go through. The saga continues. Craig Prince says, see you all later. He's off to work. Peace. Cheers. Kits Lams said he enjoyed that, or she enjoyed that. Tracy, good to see you. What time for dinner? Oh, this is so awkward. You know, it's just, it happens. Yeah, the machine says you should put her on speaker. Clearly I should. I'll remember that for next time. I'm sure she'll appreciate that. Hey, if you're new, Brian G. Johnson here. It's all about not just sharing your message, but amplifying it. Go ahead and feel free to subscribe if you've got a YouTube channel or you're curious about growing one. That's what this whole thing is about. It's about not just sharing your videos, but amplifying them to inspire people to subscribe. Pretty cool. And glad to have you here. If you're new, if you just bumped into me for the first time, I love to get to know the community, people on YouTube. You know, it's not my community. It's the YouTube community, and we all share a small part of it. And that's what makes it so fun. It's not the views for me anymore. I mean, of course it's the views, but something that's much more rewarding than that is the friendships, the people I've gotten to know, the job opportunities, the opportunities to make money, and so on. And that all comes from community. Marty's Garden says, going live, Brian, when and how often is something me and others would really like to know. Looking for guidance. Okay, how often should you live stream? Great question, Marty. Here's something to ponder, okay? First of all, I think it's really important to know what you want to achieve with your channel. And if live streaming is part of that, then first, make sure you've got your videos in order. Like, you know, how often? Well, I think it begins with, first, do we have the videos in order? And I would really put in a lot of brain power and effort into improving your videos and wait to see some improvement. And when you've done that, that's a great time to learn something new. One of the things that I think is a struggle here on YouTube is, holy smokes, is it a lot of learning, right? You got to be a graphic designer, a video editor. You've got to be a personality. You've got to be able to communicate on video. You've got to get your ideas across. You've got to get them on a piece of paper or in your head. You've got to organize them. Then you've got to create the video. You've got to have skills and abilities when it comes to cameras, equipment, lenses. You've got to know how to edit. Did I mention that? I'm running out of fingers, folks. Help me out. And that all takes a lot of time. And if you try to do it all at once, usually you get the picture. Have you guys seen the picture and like the head is exploding? Well, that's what happens, right? So for me, what I do is I kind of focus on one or two main things until I got those figured out, and then I move on. So first, make sure you're moving forward and you're getting results with videos. At that point, then the live stream. How often? Once a week. And why do I say once a week? I think once a week is going to give you enough time to focus on your videos. I personally believe, unless you're a dedicated streamer, in which I don't think streamers and YouTubers are the same thing. Clearly, there's a lot of commonality. Clearly, there's a lot of the same tools we use and whatnot. But I think YouTubers make videos and they may live stream, where live streamers, they live stream. Is different. So once a week allows you the time to, number one, think about the live stream, come up with a topic for the live stream, and make videos and edit videos and do that. So like 1 or 2 videos a week, and then 1 live stream, and that's 3 times a week. That's about every other day, and that's a great recipe for success. I'm going to emphasize this again. It's not about more. It's not. Doing more will get you some growth, but hardly anything noticeable. And the sad thing is when you stop doing more, and when I say more, when you're trying to upload nearly daily, when that almost kills you on day 57 and you stop, the growth will stop too. But when you get great at making videos, the videos drive views after views and so on. Does that make sense, Marty? E for Electric streams daily, but only streams for about 10 minutes each time. Yeah, Beanie Draws, thank you so much. That's Alex, and it's been really cool to see Alex move forward and find something that works for him. So he's gone from like YouTuber a strategy to more of a live streaming strategy. And right now he is focusing on that live streaming, and it's working for him. Like whether he starts adding in videos or not will be left to see, but it's pretty cool that he's done that indeed. Super User said, "You have made it on YouTube if you get bad comments." That is so true. Man, the comments are just unbelievable. And Super User, thank you so much. Seriously, Super User, thank you. I've had something in my mind I really want to share, and I need your help. And that's everybody here. If you can be a little bit more understanding of YouTubers, if you can be a little bit more kind with your comments, and I know most of you are, but if you sometimes get annoyed, if you're annoyed, just try to have a little patience for the YouTuber. I think it's great to leave some constructive criticism, but man, I don't know why some people are so hell-bent on really trying to bring someone down, like nasty comments and so on, you know, and we all have an ability to support one another. I'm growing, I'm learning, I'm striving to do better, and when I try to help someone else out and provide constructive criticism, and they do that for me, it's much easier to take that information objectively and hear it, not get all defensive. Because, you know, I don't know what that anger is, but in what I'm talking about is not trolls. We've got trolls, we've got people that leave amazing comments, and that's most of you here today. And then there's people that sometimes are just edgy, and they're not really trolls, and they're just so harsh, you know, and I think this is really dedicated to this group of people. Yeah, guys, man, I really love connecting with you at the end of the work week, and you know, just talking about YouTuber problems, like it's a grind. You know, I started working on a video today, just got back from Maui a couple days ago, totally jet lagged, sleeping weird because of the time change differences. And my next video is due on Tuesday, and it's going to be a more involved one, and I don't have my editing team, and I haven't even started shooting it yet, and I'm a little nervous. Like, it's the holidays, and I'm editing videos and getting videos ready, and hopefully I'll still be married in January. You know, it's a bit of a struggle sometimes, but it's worth it. That's the other side of that coin, is that, you know, most success takes some type of sacrifice. You've got to sacrifice sometime somewhere. You can't play all the games and do all the things. In fact, if you're a gamer, I've heard Level Cap, who you probably know or maybe know. I've heard Jack Frags talk about, you know, I don't play games as much as you probably think. I do deals with companies. I work with other YouTubers. I edit. I send things to my team. I study the news. I write scripts. It's all of that in some gaming. The gamers, a lot of times, sacrifice their gameplay unless they're the live streamers that live stream for 5 or 6 hours a day. Then it's a different story. Susan says, I am excited about being a YouTuber, and you should be. It is so rewarding. Pace yourself with expectations and just know that things take time. When I started my channel, it took me about 6 months, not quite 6. Honestly, it was more like 4. But for most people, it usually takes a little bit longer to grow, to gain that momentum early on. But here's the thing, you know, everyone comes in with different skills and abilities. So is Alex here from E for Electric? I see people mentioning E for Electric. Tracy says, it's lovely watching you grow and hopefully growing with you. And you know what? And now it's amazing how now I point to the subscribe pillar. You know, this is my stake your claim, Tracy. You mentioned, hopefully I'll grow with you. Stake your claim is not hoping to grow with me. Staking your claim is making it happen. Staking your claim is deciding it shall be and coursing forward and doing all the things and looking at it from the perspective of I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to move forward and I am going to grow. And when you do that, I think what happens is people see that. Like you show up in front of the camera and things are a bit different. You're not going to say, you know, I'm hoping to grow, or I probably will publish a video on Tuesday. You're more definite because you've already decided. And I think subconsciously that really sends powerful signals to people and they catch up on that. So stake your claim. Hey, Alex, I figured you were. Good to see you, my friend. So excited that you've been growing with your live streaming. Pretty darn exciting. And still have that picture on my Facebook page. In fact, let's go to that right now, gang. I didn't get to this part of the tab. A few other things I want to share with you for those here. Hey, Randy, what's going on, neighbor? Oh, look at that. What a bummer. This is good that we're live. So this is what I wanted to show you guys. Check this out. Alex, still have this here. This photo, reposition. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, but now Nick's covered up. Oh, this is tricky. We'll go like that. That's pretty good. Save changes. So this photo was actually taken with Alex. Now this is me kind of like pointing upwards. Like that's just kind of my, you know, I'm always thinking of like moving up. This is Nick over here. Our buddy Nick Nimmin, and this is Alex from E from Electric, and this photo was taken at in LA on Venice Beach the day after the Vid Summit conference, and we were hanging out and we had a nice meal and went to a bar in the evening and chatted and as the sun was setting, I wanted to take these photos because I like this style of a photo, and they turned out pretty epic and awesome. So the other thing I wanted to share with you guys, speaking of a Facebook and YouTuber and whatnot, is this group here. Now, obviously, we need a new image, but we'll get that taken care of. I've actually got Nick helping me on that right now. 7,600 YouTubers, people that are doing YouTube, interested in YouTube, lots of great conversation. Feel free to jump on Facebook and just search for Tube Ritual. Join this group. Now, when you join, make sure you kind of fill out the questions and whatnot. Love to have you aboard. Pretty good resource. Doesn't cost anything. Lots of people helping each other out. To me, that is so very cool. And Selena says, great pick. That picture was taken on an iPhone. You know, you can do so much with an iPhone. Great thumbnails and so on. And Rodney says, cool pick. It's a cool photo, says Pam. Beanie says, very cool, fun photo. And Susan says, I am staking my claim. That is what I'm talking about. And Drew says, best group ever. Well, guys, let's do a few more questions and whatnot. I'm going to hang out. The poodles are coming home. I'm going to take a few hours off in the afternoon, probably play a little PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Try to rewind a little bit, and then tomorrow it's filming and editing and blah, 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 blah. The struggles of a YouTuber. And Zap says, great Facebook group. Really, really join if you haven't. One of the 7,600. Claim your steak. That's right, the machine. I would like a steak, please. I'm claiming my steak. Beanie says, Beanie was watching some of my PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds videos, PUBG videos, and it's cool to see you play that game. Yeah, I'm pretty sneaky. I've played the sneaky shooters for 15 years now online. I'm pretty good. I'm a little older, but I'll tell you what, I might not have the twitch reflexes, but I'm pretty good at strategy, and I actually win quite a bit in that game, which is amazing to me because it's hard. And it's brutal. When I started, it was like, dang, I lost again. How to stuff a turkey video coming up. Super user, that's silly. Hey, Marlene says, are you going back to the questions? Yeah, Marlene. Yeah, I think you know. It's really hard to keep up with the questions. Marlene, post again, please. Copy and paste. And hopefully sooner the better, and I'll take care of that question for you. Should I keep podcasting or focus on video or both? For me personally, Carl, what I always do, and by the way, it always works, always, is I focus on a thing, and a thing could be a new book, a new platform. Like I'm going to really figure out a Facebook group, or I'm going to figure out how to get traction with a Facebook profile. And when I do that, then I start getting results because I keep focusing and learning and improving. And if you're not getting results with videos or podcasting, choose the one you love the most and do that. That would be my advice. John says, is the age of my channel working against me? John mentions he's had a channel for 11 years. He hasn't been consistent, but he's been going at things pretty hard for the last year. I don't think it's working against you unless you've done something malicious in the past. And malicious would be based on what YouTube decides as malicious. So if you've used kind of tricky ways to get views, then you might want to start a new channel, but probably your channel is fine. Marlene mentions this. If none of my tags rank in TubeBuddy, does that mean it's a dud? No, not at all. And Marlene, this is something that's so common. Most videos take some time to start to rank and so on. That being said, if you haven't watched my video on YouTube tags, please watch that video because it works. I'm not just saying that, it's fact. People that use those methods, and Pam will tell you it works, and so many other users that are in my group that are subscribers, if you make video tags, YouTube tags, based on relevancy, and you really take search terms and you use the search terms as tags, well, then you're going to have a much better time with getting views to your video, ranking for those keyword phrase tags and so on. Watch my video. All you have to do is search YouTube for YouTube tags. My video is number 2, I think, or so. Yeah, but to answer your question, Marlene, is it I've got a video that started ranking really well on month 9. It went from 4 or 5 views a day to 50 views a day after 9 months. So, hi Brian, were you a radio DJ? That's the Kids Heart Channel coming to you from Colorado Springs. I was not a DJ, but I really appreciate that question because it tells me that I'm doing a good job with my presence. I want to give you guys a recommendation right now. The Way of the Wolf. Remember The Wolf of Wall Street? Wow. Zag, thank you so much for the Pixel Runner. That's my gaming name. What's going on? Thank you for the super chat, Zag. I really appreciate it. Now, what was I saying? I was saying something. It had to be important. I'm sure of it. Oh, were you a radio DJ? No. But the most important thing is the presence you bring to the camera, on camera, the presence you bring to a voiceover. I'm really working hard right now. I'm slowing my cadence down of my voice. I'm speeding up. I'm pausing. I'm not using ums and ahs. And I've practiced that for years. And I'm proud of it today. And so no. But thank you. This was a lot of fun. And, so I'm going to be honest with you guys. Sometimes I think, gosh, I just got home and I'm working on these videos and client meetings and meetings with Nico at TubeBuddy and the live streaming for our Nico at Morning Fame. Oops, I'm in big trouble. Big trouble. And sometimes I get like, oh, I got to do that live stream this afternoon and I'm like tired. But this was fun. One of the great things about live streaming is that after you get over the fear, because that does scare a lot of people, and understandably so, after you get past that, and after you get comfortable with all the tech, like I'm looking right now at the picture, and there's been some lag today, but there's not a ton I can do about that, and the actual quality is pretty good. The lag is interfering, but the audio quality is good, the picture's pretty good, I've got a nice backdrop, a nice frame, and when you get that stuff dialed in, you don't have to think about it anymore. It's working, and you get to have fun. And thank you so much for allowing me to spend my Friday afternoon hanging out with you. And it's just a pleasure for me. And that would not be possible without you. So, it's cliche. It's to say that, oh, thank you so much. I couldn't do it without you. I think when you start to really build an audience, you really appreciate that statement because it's so very true. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful holiday, whether you celebrate Christmas or Kwanzaa or whatever you do, whether you rock around the Christmas tree or you play some old-time Christmas carols. Enjoy. Super excited to see you probably one more time right before the new year. And then 2018... Look out, 2018, because I'm coming for you, and I'm going to stake my claim. If you want to join me, drop a I'm in for 2018, and let's make this happen together. You dig?